Hey, we're here for week one with my predictions that matter. Um, it's what I'm going to be calling all the games I see that are involving ranked teams or involving teams I think have potential to become ranked if they win. I don't really have anybody this week outside of the top 25, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Starters is the Charlotte at Louisville game. Louisville's ranked number 19 this season coming in, and Charlotte, I think, is just out of their league. I got Louisville winning this one easily. Next up is Appalachian State at number 9, Tennessee. I have Tennessee winning this one. I thought that was kind of an obvious pick. However, it is, however unlikely, possible that Appalachian State could win. That would require Tennessee just bombing this game miserably. Next is Foreman at number 12, Michigan State. Michigan State's going to win this one. Foreman's not even an FBS team. They're a division or two behind Michigan State. It's an easy win for Michigan State. The next is Northwestern State at number 23, Baylor. Same thing as with the Michigan State game. I got Baylor winning this one handily. Northwestern State's not an FBS school. Next up, Kansas State at number 8, Stanford. I got Stanford winning this game. I think Kansas State might give them a little trouble early, but I think Stanford pulls out the win pretty handily this time. Next is Hawaii at number 7, Michigan. I think Michigan's going to come out strong and win this game. Hawaii's already lost a game this season. They played Cal. I think Michigan's a much stronger team than Cal. I don't think Hawaii's going to put up nearly as many points as they did in that game. So I'm picking Michigan to win this one. Next is Bowling Green at number 6, Ohio State. I got Ohio State winning this one. I don't think Bowling Green can keep up with them. I have actually got Ohio State in a contention run this year. I think they could make a run at the playoffs, even at the championship. So I don't think Bowling Green can hang out with them too long. They might be in it for the first quarter, but that's one of those games. By the fourth quarter, you can turn it off. You're going to know who's won. Next is the first exciting game on the list. Number 3, Oklahoma versus number 15, Houston. This game is going to be played at a neutral location. I've picked Oklahoma to win the game. Houston, I think, is going to give them some troubles throughout the game, but ultimately I don't think Houston's got quite enough in the tank to beat Oklahoma. So the next game is Rutgers at number 14, Washington. Since it's a home game for Washington, and Rutgers has been kind of struggling a little bit recently, I'm picking Washington to win this game. It might be close early on, but I think late Washington's going to pull away. Next is Southeastern Louisiana at number 21, Oklahoma State. This one was a no-brainer. Again, non-FBS team playing a ranked FBS team. No question who's going to win. Oklahoma State. Next is Miami of Ohio at number 17, Iowa. I've got Iowa winning this game. I don't think Miami of Ohio's gonna be able to keep up with them. Next is number 16, UCLA at Texas A&M. This one's a trap game. I picked UCLA to win it, but Texas A&M could surprise them. Keep an eye on this game. This one's going to be a fun one to watch. So, again, I picked UCLA, but Texas A&M could give them a lot of trouble. Next is number 5, LSU versus Wisconsin. This one's another one of those going to be played at a neutral location. LSU I have winning, but it's another one of those. Wisconsin's one of those teams, they'll surprise you. They can pull out a game or two on you. So keep an eye on that one. That one's going to be a fun one to watch. Next is not going to be a fun one to watch. It's UC Davis at number 24, Oregon. Even though Oregon does not have their starting quarterback from last year returning, I got them winning this one. UC Davis won't even be able to keep up with them. It's going to be a massive blowout. Next is actually a really fun one. Number 18 Georgia versus number 22 North Carolina. This one I think is going to be a really, really close game. I've picked Georgia to win it, but it could go either way. It's another one of those played at a neutral location. UMass at number 25 Florida. I got Florida winning this one. UMass just, they fight hard, but they don't really have the talent to keep up with Florida. Next is one that's got a lot of people talking this week leading up to the opening weekend. Is number 20 USC versus number 1 Alabama. It's a neutral location one, and I've got Alabama winning. I think USC gives them a hell of a fight, but I don't think USC's got enough to beat the defending national champs. Next is number 2 Clemson at Auburn. I've picked Clemson to win this one. Auburn's going to be a good team this year, despite how I've predicted their record going. They're going to be a tough team to fight, and I think Clemson comes out on top on this one. South Dakota State at number 13 TCU. I've picked TCU to win this one. South Dakota State is not an FBS team, and I think TCU is just gonna kind of roll through that one. Next is going to be a fun one personally for me and probably for a lot of people. It's a rematch of last year's season opener. Number 10 Notre Dame at Texas. I don't think this year is going to be as big a blowout as it was last year. I think Texas is a better team overall. It's Charlie Strong's second year. I picked Notre Dame to win, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than it was last year. And last but not least is number 11 Ole Miss versus number 4 Florida State. I've picked Ole Miss, even though it's technically a home game for Florida State, but it's played at a neutral location. I picked Ole Miss because I think Ole Miss is a better team this year than Florida State. I don't see Florida State being a contender for the playoffs. I don't understand the number 4 ranking in the preseason, but it's there. So I give the win to Ole Miss, and that is it actually for the list. So it's going to be an interesting opening weekend. It's starting Thursday night, and it goes through Monday night. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There is a college football game each day. Be sure to catch everyone on this few on this list, and there are others that are going to be exciting, I think. So tell me what you guys think. Leave your predictions in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you guys.